Time to take our first look at sports. Carly Agro joining me, and she's got her boots shined up. I know you're all ready for that rodeo this weekend, Carly.
Yes, sir, I am. Yorkton is a little bit too far for me to go for the chuck wagon racing this weekend, but I do have a backup plan. Well, grab your cowboy hats and boots because the 57th annual Lee Park Pro Rodeo is finally here. For the next 4 days, competition at the grounds will be intense with 7 events, including bareback riding, steer wrestling, tie-down roping, and bull riding. Sarah Olashuk tells us what's at stake.
We got big money up here, and I mean, every event those guys are trying, because Americans are coming up now because they get 5 spots at the Canadian Finals Rodeo, so they're coming up to these good paying rodeos, and all events are going to be very competitive.
This rodeo might be close to home, but competitors are coming from all over Canada and the United States.
We have lots of NFL qualifiers here. All the top Canadian hands are here, all over North America, all the way from Texas to Fort Vermilion, and you won't drive that in one day.
Families and spectators will be treated to a top-notch event. Lee Park has received national recognition as well as an award for the best grounds for barrel racers.
It's not like going to a lot of rodeos where the kids got to sit in one place and be, you know, mom and dad can sit on the hill, the kids can run around down at the bottom. There's a playground right behind them.
The Lee Park Pro Rodeo officially begins today with the 7 main events taking place throughout the weekend. Sarah Olashuk, Newcap Sports.
Now, staff at the rodeo would like to remind visitors that fire bans will be in effect on the grounds during the entire weekend. For more information, you can contact leeparkrodeo.com. Matichuk also faces up to 4 years in prison. Well, over the years, we have seen some great Canadian content crack the major leagues. A few names come to mind: Larry Walker, Justin Morneau, and last year's NL MVP Joey Votto, just to name a few. Now, this week, superstar next door Matt Schumont caught up with a local ball player who has the potential to follow in some famous footsteps.
Like most kids in Canada, they're known to be hockey players in the wintertime. But when it came to finding a summertime sport to play, Jason Fechter didn't have too many options.
My parents didn't really want me playing lacrosse because they'd be inside all year because I played hockey as well. So they wanted something outdoors, chose it, liked it ever since I could walk and throw really. So got into it and never really looked back.
Jason has had a ton of success already, winning 3 provincial titles and has gone on to play in one of the biggest tournaments in Canada.
This past year got to go to nationals in Quebec, so some pretty good success and, you know, a lot of experience. So I'm really happy with it.
Jason is one of the best in the NSRBL when it comes to pitching, and his coach says there's no denying his talent that he has.
He pretty much is our team. You know, we're playing in a working man's baseball league, and you know, and he's our workhorse. He's going to see the majority of our starts, and I think the game tonight pretty much shows, you know, how he can pitch and, you know, at what level he is pitching.
Being one of the vets on the team, Flash feels the other players don't have to look far to find the leadership Jason brings to the team.
He keeps the guys loose and goes out, does his job all the time, shows up regularly, and again, you know, on both ends of the game here, the offense and defense.
Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
Brought to you by your local BRP dealer. Power Merchants of St. Paul, Norsask of North Battleford, and RecTech Power Products of Lloydminster, your local BRP dealers.
And if you have a superstar living next door, we would like to hear from you. Please email us at superstar@newcap.ca.